Star Wars Outlaws. Now, of course, you all have seen the trailer, and I don't know what your thoughts were on it. Let me know down below. But in my opinion, it looked very bland, even the gameplay trailer. The gameplay was very generic. It doesn't do anything creative or special. It doesn't look like it's going to be even half as good as Jedi Survivor or Jedi Fallen Order, which is a high bar because them games are amazing. But yeah, this game just looks generic from the cinematic trailer and to the gameplay trailer. Now, of course, recently there's been a lot of controversy around this game because for some reason these Star Wars game developers cannot learn. I don't know how Ubisoft didn't learn from EA when they released the remakes of Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 and making all players pay for stuff that they should not be paying for. You pay for the full game and that's that. You should not be made to pay for more content that was expected to be in the game at release. But this is exactly what Ubisoft did. They show that you meet Jabba the Hutt in the cinematic trailer, yet in the game you have to pay for that mission, which is absolutely absurd, and it was never going to go well with gamers and all the people who are interested in buying this game, and so it's very understandable why there's so much controversy around that. But apart from all these issues going on with this game, I want to talk about the main character of it and the creativity of the cinematic trailer, because that was them trying to show us all the good parts of the game, everything good about the game and what we should be looking forward to. But what they showed us, in my opinion, was, like everything else, bland and uncreative, because basically what I saw was the main character being a female Han Solo. She has the jacket, she has the scoundrel outfit that is heavily based off of Han Solo. She has a small blaster with the red laser. They clearly showed us that she's going to be a very good pilot. She has issues with everyone. She's known to be a badass. I mean, how many things do you have to copy from a widely loved character? We don't need to see the same characters, the same stuff that we've seen in Star Wars for years. It's a huge galaxy. Show us new stuff. Like in this trailer, we go back to Jabba the Hutt, of course, which I guess does makes sense. He is the crime lord. He does rule everything to do with the underworld. Him and all of his Hutt bloodline, besides the fact that we have to pay for that extra mission, but let's not talk about that any more than we need to. And the most obvious part of this trailer was when she comes face to face with frozen Han.
What?
Because of course she does. She's everything Han Solo is, but better. Somehow, even though we haven't heard of her, she's not mentioned. She clearly doesn't cause problems like Han Solo did for people he escaped or scammed or outsmarted. But in the game, I'm sure they're going to show that she is. We see another Sarlacc pit because apparently there's no other creatures in this galaxy with so many planets, with different aliens and animals on them. I mean, they just could not have been any more bland and uncreative. The one thing I'd say I liked about this trailer was this one city. I'll show you now. This place looks awesome in my opinion, it just does. This is the only thing that I've seen to do with this game so far that looks good and is creative. But yeah, apart from that, everything else to do with this game is doing everything that current Star Wars is known to do. Just copy from good Star Wars. Don't do anything creative and just pump out products just because of the franchise name that it is. And honestly, to all of us Star Wars fans, I'm sure you feel the same way. We are just tired of it. Just make some good creative Star Wars. It's one of the most creative worlds that can ever be made and that has ever been made. And yet in current Star Wars, since Disney took over, all of these companies are just doing the absolute minimum when they get their hands on Star Wars. Great, a new female Han Solo that has a scene showing that she's better than him because she's alive in front of Jabba and he is not. She's meant to be a lot smarter. It's just following the Disney formula that has been proven to not be working with the fans. The female lead that struggles to go through struggles. She has a hard time finding anything to challenge her, and she has a hard time not being the best at everything. So yeah, to be honest, there's really not a lot to say about this game. I think the success of this game is already set in stone, considering all the backlash and the fact that it's been ratioed with dislikes, just like the Acolyte trailer. And in times like this, we can all just be grateful that Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor exist.
You're goddamn right.
I don't know how them amazing games were made in this current time for Star Wars. They had no business being this good.
This is hard.
And all of us Star Wars fans are just lucky that that came out. We would just have continuous trash products, which we still do, of course. We would have been starved for good Star Wars for much longer. Anyway, this is a short video. I just wanted to give my opinions on Star Wars Outlaws. How do you guys feel about it? Let me know down below. I want to hear your opinion. Do you have any positives to say about the trailer? Could you change my mind a little bit? I don't know, it's in a bad place and Star Wars fans and gamers do not like how this game looks. So I'm clearly in the majority, but is there any of you who are excited for this game? Let me know down below and I'll see you on the next one.